Second down and 13, and flag thrown on the play, but the play's still going, and it's incomplete. Cloyd in the shotgun once again here on 1st and 10. They give it to Willingham again. Shifts to his right after starting to his shifts to his left after starting to his right. He gets taken out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. That'll lead to another first down for the Broncos.
Two big things as you watch this replay here. You see Todd Willingham come back, and then you see Anthony Cloyd, the quarterback, delivering a big block. Even Willingham breaking a couple tackles as well to try and get a little extra yards. That's what he's known for, is those big plays, especially in the run game.
Broncos, it's 46.
1st and 10 for the Broncos. Cloyd in the shotgun once again. Back to pass this time. Gonna take off, or try to. And he'll be taken down about a yard or two for a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. There is a flag. They fake it to Willingham, and trying to throw it away is Cloyd, and it finally falls to the turf. Hung up there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of lucky. He tried to call whoever was on that side there, looked like Noah House, to try and go deep and kind of threw it off his back foot. Got lucky that number 5 for Concordia slipped up on the attempt to try and make a pick. That was Terrence Roby again. Almost got the pick if he wouldn't have fallen.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 15 for the Broncos.
What they do out of this formation.
Cloyd gonna take it and run with it. And fumbles the football. And it's gonna be picked up by Concordia.
Not what you would want to have happen. That was a well-executed defensive play there by Concordia, even though he's running to the weak side with Kara Small in that recovery. You can see it right here, just stripped right out. Perfect strip there from Devin Small.
So that is the Concordia 49 for Hastings. In motion, another man in motion again, and Cloyd will keep it this time after the fake. And that'll be a gain of about 4 yards to the 45. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A lot of runs here for the Broncos now. They've attempted 14 as a team. Cloyd has 4 by himself. Been all basically for pretty good yardage as well, averaging about 5.6 per rush. Then that 1 fumble as well. But at this point, if you can just keep running the ball 5.6 yards per clip, that's pretty dang good.
He's got 3 carries for 16 yards in the ball game right now. 2nd and 6 from the 45. Cloyd goes back to pass, facing a bit of a rush, throws it to number 3, and he does make the catch, about a yard shy of the first down.
Was a nice little touch pass there from Cloyd to number 3,
Xavier McGuire, the sophomore wide receiver.
Definitely coming on a little bit this year too. He didn't get much playing time last year for these Broncos, but he's getting a little bit more this year. They're kind of adding a lot more to this offense, involving more people than just Hausch and Johnson, like they did last year, where it was mainly a 2-man show, and Cruz and then Taj Willingham as well.
3rd and just slightly less than a yard. Cloyd keeps it on the snap, and he will have the first down. Gain about 5 yards there, or rather 6. Another first down for the Broncos. Throws it deep to the end zone, and it is away.
Looked like that was Hausch out there. Roby on
Terrence
coverage.
Roby, actually.
I was like, Hausch was on the receiving end, wanted to be on the receiving end of that catch. Do it up to him with Roby covering. 2 of the better players for both teams on that play. I went a lot, rode up to Hausch and hope he makes a play. Smothered there by Roby. Kind of surprised they let that one go, just because of how much before the ball got there. But and his back was to it too. He didn't even look for the ball.
Throws it into the
sharpen your pencils. Broncos lead it on homecoming Saturday, 7-0. It'll be a Gaga in there, I see. Anthony Cloyd. Taj Willingham is in there.
Yep, both of them are out there.
Yeah, both of them out there. All the players looking at their play charts. It'll be Hausch and Johnson over to the right side, first play of the second half here for Hastings.
Yeah, now Gaga is going to line up as a slot receiver to the left side as they hand the ball away to Willingham. He starts that way and now reverses his field here. 25-30, look out, 35-40. Down the sideline, 45-50 and run out of bounds. Taj Willingham was going to go to the left. He puts on the brakes, and then he comes back to the wide side of the field and finds a lot of real estate out here. Brings the ball all the way into Concordia territory. He's run out of bounds at the 48.
10th first down for the Broncos. And, boy, I tell you what, again, Anthony Cloyd out in front of Taj Willingham trying to make a block. He dives. He somersaults into a couple of defenders and chops them down at midfield. Gets Taj across midfield. That is 27 on the gain. It just adds to Taj's numbers. He's nearing 100 yards, and the Broncos into Bulldog territory.
7-0 is the score. Hastings has got the lead. Denver's out here on third down and 4 yards to go. Cloyd wants to throw. Throws it down the left sideline. A lot of bumping. They're going to have a penalty flag down. Trying to go downfield to Shamber. Receivers all over the place again for Anthony Cloyd. Low snap. Grabs it at about his knees, and now he's under pressure. Gets away. Cloyd has got the ball. He's going to run it 45-50, 45-40. And he gets the first down at the 37-yard line. Anthony Cloyd picks it up on third down and 19. He got 21. Now we got a penalty flag.
Boy, this will be unfortunate if it comes back. It appears that it's going to. Anthony Cloyd, again, great effort as he lunges forward. He knew where the stakes were.
Holding, number 4, offense. 10-yard penalty. Still third down.
That's back-to-back penalties on Johnson. And again, Cloyd lunges forward. He knew where the stakes were. All for naught. Now they're going to bring the football farther back into Bronco territory.
So instead of having a first down in Concordia territory, now we're looking at third down and 29 yards to go. And the ball is brought back to the 43-yard line of Concordia.
Well, it's not 29 yards to go. That's
30. Not right. How about 17?
Yards to go.
They make the correction up on the scoreboard. So it's third down and 17 yards to go. The ball is rushing between the 44 and the 45.
Now we're going to have trio out here to the right side. Johnson will be the lone receiver. Left side, Taj off the right hip of Cloyd.
Cloyd backs up now, surveys the field again, throws it down the left sideline. That ball is going to be caught at the 25-yard line. First down for Hastings. Ball is hauled in over there by Johnson. Jordan Johnson gets the reception, and Hastings in business. They convert on third down and long.
33 on that pass and catch, and again you hear the pleasure of the Johnson cheering crowd right down in front of us. They are all jacked up. 33 on the pass and catch, a first down for Hastings College down to the Bulldog 23-yard line.
That was a nice catch by Johnson.
Yeah.
He's been kind of quiet all day long today. He gets into the action right here. First down and 10 for Hastings. They got the ball to 23 of Concordia. 7-0 is the score. There's a handoff to Taj, and Taj will take the ball to the 23. Just a short pickup there for Taj Willingham. Tackle is made in there by Lane Napier and also Shane Scott, a couple of linebackers for the Bulldogs. Second down and 9 yards to go. Hastings moving from our left to our right here in the third quarter. North to south, Hastings against the stiff breeze that continues to blow here. It's upwards of 20 miles per hour. The flags outstretched there in the opposite end zone. Second down and 9 yards to go. Hastings up to the line of scrimmage. Concordia with 3 down linemen now as they show on defense. Here's Cloyd, going to run the ball himself to the short side of the field. He is hit, and down he goes. He gets the ball to about the 20-yard line. Cloyd taking it to the short side of the field, but not much running room over there as he runs out of real estate. Now Hastings looking at another third down situation here. Broncos have been pretty good on third down on the season. They're hitting 35% of their third down conversions. They were 20 out of 57 coming into the ball game today. Offensive coordinator Clint Head would like to see that percentage up and around 40%. He's got a third down and 7 situation right now with the ball at the 20. Cloyd looks right, now comes back left. He's got a man out there. It's caught one-handed. Did he stay in bounds? Touchdown.
Unbelievable. Jordan Johnson, 20-yard touchdown pass. from Anthony Cloyd. How he got his feet in bounds, we'll know only because we got a replay monitor in our booth. That was highlight reel catch from Anthony Cloyd. Unbelievable.
I think he holds that one in one-handed, too. We'll check the replay monitor up there. Again, it was an indication of whether he was going to keep his feet in bounds as he goes up there. He grabs the ball one-handed with his left arm. He gets his feet down, and it's a touchdown, Hastings. 20-yard touchdown reception. Stoggs is in for the PAT. It's up there. It is good. A sensational catch. I want to catch that on the sports here tonight. 10 minutes and 10 seconds to play. In the third quarter, we'll take a break with a score. Hastings 14 and Concordia nothing.
Broncos lead it 14-3. 8:08 left to go here in the third quarter. It'll be Cloyd still in there, quarterback. It'll be Willingham behind him. But last drive, very, very good for the Broncos, capped off by a 20-yard pass to Johnson for the touchdown.
Johnson is your wide receiver, split to the right side with Noah House out here. There's a zone read and a running play as Cloyd grabs the ball himself at 35, 40, 45, 50. Inside Concordia territory down to the 48-yard line. There's a zone read play there as Anthony Cloyd takes the ball into the open as they're going to spot it at the 49 of Concordia. Nice game there by our QB.
26 yards, and again, you've got basically a running back in there getting the snaps. You could call it our form of Wildcat in there. That's what a lot of coaches have said about Anthony Cloyd. He played running back a year ago, and he just continues to rack up big gains and a great job running right up the middle of that Bulldog defense. At 4:27 and counting in the third quarter.
Travis Agaga now in the backfield for Hastings. Just to the left of the quarterback, Cloyd. Anthony calls his own number here, and he is spilled down at about the 26-yard line. Anthony Cloyd, the ball carrier. Tackle is made by Lane Napier again, the freshman from Aquinas Catholic. We had him with 5 tackles in the first half of play. What's he got right now? He's got 3 so far. Here in the second half, he's got 8 tackles. I get tired of seeing that boy for 4 years.
He's going to be, he's going to be painful. We're going to have to take a whole bottle of ibuprofen for the next 4 years to watch Lane Napier play. But for our quarterback in Anthony Cloyd, I've got him at 8 carries and 83 yards now. So going to have a couple of backs for Hastings College up or over the 100-yard mark again for the offense.
Second down and 9 yards to go. Hastings on the run here. Here's Cloyd again. Fakes the ball. Now rolls right. He unloads down the sideline. Johnson comes up with a catch, but I think he's out of bounds. Yeah, he's out of bounds. Jordan Johnson goes up at about the 5-yard line. Fans go all excited there, but I don't think that was even close. We'll see the replay here in the booth as Johnson made a spectacular catch earlier in this quarter for a touchdown for Hastings. And yeah, that was way out of bounds.
Shot it over 2 guys, though. It was pretty. Got his cheering section down in front of us all wound up, and the Broncos will look at a third down. We'll call it 9. The ball at the 27-yard line. 3:27 now left in the third quarter. Broncos 14, Bulldogs 3.
Wide receivers will go all over the place again. 3 out here to the right side of the formation, 1 to the left. You've got Cloyd in the backfield waiting for the snap. He's got it. Cloyd backs up 2 steps, throws it near side. Caught there by Martinez, but a short pickup to the 22-yard line. So they move it from the 28 down to the 22. Pickup of 6. They needed 9. Now Hastings looking at 4th down and 3 yards to go.
Yeah, it will be a field goal attempt by Stoggs.
So they're going to put the ball down at the 29. This will be a 39-yard field goal attempt for Alex Stockdale for Hastings. His longest field goal this year has been 38. Ball is down. The kick is up against the wind, and the kick goes sailing for the uprights. That is through the pipes. It is good.
Not use a single timeout. So kind of surprising there.
Ball carrier Cloyd.
Anthony Cloyd keeps it for a gain of about 4.
And 87 yards for Cloyd, and that is the end of the third quarter.
All right, 3 quarters in the books here this afternoon. The Broncos looking for their first conference win of the season here this afternoon. We've got the lead as we head into the fourth quarter. It's Hastings 17, Concordia 6. You're listening to Bronco Football. Hastings looking at a second down and 6 situation. Broncos now moving right to left here in the fourth quarter. Cloyd turns, going to run the football himself. I think there was a broken play there. Cloyd turns around. There wasn't really anybody to hand the ball off to, so he says, I'll just take this myself and run down at the line of scrimmage. No gain in the play, third down.
Yeah, he turned off the right side, and Agaga was off his left hip. Nobody to hand it to, and he picks up maybe 1 yard. Your stats brought to you by the Hastings College Foundation, securing resources that enable students to achieve their highest academic endeavors. Quickly for the Bulldogs, 227 of total offense, 292 for Hastings College. I'll get to some individual numbers after this third down and 5 call for the Broncos.
Into the fourth quarter now, Hastings leading by a score of 17-6. Cloyd, play action pass, throws it off of his back foot. A man is open, is caught. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. That is Noah Hausch. We finally get him loose in the back foot, Jimmy, but Noah Hausch nearly takes that one to the house, and the Broncos are in business.
59 yards on the pass and catch all the way down to the 11-yard line. For Hausch, that is his first catch of the afternoon on the season. Noah Hausch with 15 catches now. Very big play for Hastings in this fourth quarter. First play of the fourth quarter, and nearly got loose, but he gets her in the red zone down the 11-yard line. They still get a first down at the 1-yard line, but the offense looking good here on this series.
All right, Cloyd will now hand the ball away to Taj. He tries to come to the short side of the field, and he is wrestled down here out of bounds. They kind of rode him out of bounds there, but no penalty flags. That's going to be a loss in the play for Willingham. Hastings now looking at second down and long. They're going to spot the football at the 14-yard line, so a loss of 2 yards in the play. The Broncos looking for a touchdown here. 17-6 the score. They've had a defensive touchdown, an offensive touchdown, and a field goal so far here in this ball game. Concordia's got a couple of field goals. Hastings looking at second down and 13 now. Broncos running with 13 minutes and 6 seconds to play. The Broncos, I'll check. The 10 down to the 8-yard line. Wow. Yeah, he got out there and fakes out the defensive end. That's Jameson, I think, finally made the stop. Caden Jameson.
He stoned Jameson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he acted as if he was going to pitch that football off to Agaga on the right side. And at the last second, he pulls it in. And Jameson just stood there with a hot dog and a milkshake in his hand as Cloyd goes inside, picks up 5, third down, and 8 for the Broncos.
Well, he had kind of one of those shimmy shakes there.
Oh, yeah.
Shimmy shake. Here's Cloyd wants to throw the football. He does. It's caught for the touchdown. Schamberger. Rashid Schamberger grabs the ball and gets into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Broncos are out on top 23-6.
Schamberger's first touchdown of the season. That was just a great pass from Anthony Cloyd. Schamberger was lined up with the slot on the left side. Just took it down to about the 5, cut it right inside. He got in front of the defender, and a bullet by Cloyd for Anthony Cloyd. That is his second touchdown of the afternoon, and Stokes is in out of the hold of Anthony Cloyd.
So it's now 23-6. Hastings has got the lead. Ball is down. Here comes the PAT. It is up. It is through the uprights. It is good. Hastings tacks on a quick 7 here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. 12 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the ball game. Hastings 24, Concordia 6.
The game on that last play.
He has had a very good day, though, in pass coverage, as it will be returned after a few bounces there, and he's got some space, and he is taken down at about the 48-yard line, I believe. Harper not pleased about.
I think it was probably just the fact that he returned it about, gave it up. Look at the way he's holding the ball. He's not tucking it. He's holding it way out there. Kind of allowing it to just be hit. Luckily, he held on, but pretty decent return. Great field position here now that they're on the other side of the field, Concordia side for the Bronco offense.
Yeah, I thought he was stopped at the Broncos 48, and it looks like they will indeed move the ball back there.
Number 1 of the return team. 15-yard penalty. First down.
On that, unsportsmanlike on number 1. Not sure which number 1 that would be. Darren Scott, and then there's a
No,
Hausch. I doubt it was Hausch on that return, so I'm going to say it was Darren Scott. Probably on the return teams that much.
So It'll be 1st and 10 from the 33 instead of the 48 after the unsportsmanlike penalty. Broncos in here really from the beginning. Pretty much all the first half and even into the third quarter.
Yeah, the offense has really come.
Anyway, Hastings has got the ball. 11 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the game. The Broncos out on top by a score of 24-6 here in this one. Anthony Cloyd has went all the way at quarterback. He is in there again with wide receivers all over the place. Couple of running backs in the back. Anthony Cloyd has got it. Quarterback keeper around the right end, 35-40, and he puts his shoulder down and runs over a man at about the 44 or 45-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds. He's not afraid to dish out a hit or two running the football.
Now, and watch this replay again. He just lowers his shoulder of the number 44 on the defensive side of things. That's Derek
Tavisky. He's in there now.
Sure. We'll call it that. But he felt the wrath of Anthony Cloyd. They'll give Cloyd 7 on the rush and get it out across the 40-yard line to the 42. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Ball at the 42-yard line. Clock moving here at the 9:56 mark. Broncos out in front, 24-6.
Maybe they feel like they're picking on him.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just switch jersey numbers. They still can find you, Farrell. It's a sportsmanlike conduct call. And now, oh, look at House. He's wide open. They get the ball to him at the 20-yard line. Down to the 17. Actually, he falls forward to the 14-yard line. Look at that pass. He was wide open. How did he get so wide open?
I don't understand. 48 on the pass and catch. That's House's second big catch of the, rewind the tape here. We want to see the whole thing. 2 catches now for House. The last one he caught, big one, was 59 yards on the last drive. And now the Broncos got it in the red zone again at the 13-yard line. Big play.
Yeah, I looked up, and all I saw is the back of Noah House's jersey. That was number 1, and he was into the center of the field with nobody around. Anthony Cloyd just wound up and threw it as far as he could, and House grabs the ball. There's a handoff down to Taj Willingham. He gets outside. He's to the 10-yard line. Races the ball into the corner of the end zone. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
And again, ushering him into the end zone. Now what do we got?
Another penalty flag.
That's going to go on.
Well, let's see here.
That's going to go on Taj. Maybe a little hot doggy down there. But Anthony Cloyd escorting him into the end zone, got in front of the linebacker, pinned him away, and Taj takes it in from 13 yards out of this stand.
On in the end zone, because I think that's where the flag came from, was the end zone.
I assume that's probably what it was, yeah, but...
And the extra point is through the uprights and good. 31-6 now. Hastings over Concordia.
Ball game, Hastings 31, Concordia 6.
Every replay of here is a long to Noah. The throw and catch, from Cloyd. There you go. He's got down to the 13, and then setting up the next touchdown run here by Taj Willingham. Runs to the outside. And then Cloyd looking at it right there, turning on the jets to get in front of that defender just to spring Cloyd into the end zone, Taj in the end zone and get that corner.
8:20 remains here in this fourth quarter. So 3rd and 6 coming up for Hastings. Ball's at their own 41. Cloyd is in the shotgun here. I give it to, nope, he keeps it himself. And just running around now, it looks like.
Smart play. There's going to be a block in the back here by number 54.
Does get the first down, but there is a flag on the play. Clock continues to run, and that looks like that's going to be the final play of this one, as Hastings will win this one 38-18 here at home over Concordia. Again, with the win, Hastings improves to 4-1 overall and 1-1 in GPAC play. And meanwhile, Concordia will drop to 2-3 overall and 1-2 in GPAC play.
Really good day overall for the Broncos. 472 total yards, 276 on the ground, 196 in the air. 8 for 14 for Anthony Cloyd, 2 touchdowns. Taj Willingham, 29 attempts, 169 yards. 27 is the longest run of the game for him, and then 2 touchdowns as well. Also, Anthony Cloyd was on the rushing totals 13 for 78 as well. I mean, not much to say here. Housh 2 catches, 109 yards, long of 59. That's a pretty impressive stat. Not much else there. 2 catches for George Johnson, 51 yards and a touchdown. So pretty good day overall for them, for the Broncos.